Tira, also known as the Bear of Death, is a fairly unique character in the SoulCalibur 6 game. One of the more complex yet simple characters that can very much don the title of Jack of all trades, Ace of none. Whether you love her or hate her, you've got to concede that the character relies on one thing. And it's one thing that most people stay away from in fighting games. And that is the quality of luck over skill. Should you play Tira, you've got to realise that most of her combos, if not all of her combos, rely on you having to think, do you want to take a risk or do you want to stay safe? Should you be safe? Well, you get a individual combo that could be fairly long, true, but it usually leads to less than satisfying damage. However, if you gamble, you could potentially get a massive combo that lasts for an eternity and would potentially kill where the one standard combo wouldn't do so. The phrase of Jack of all trades, Ace of none is actually almost perfect for this character. Whilst she has a lot of things she's good at, she doesn't have a single fault. The only fault that she has is the biggest thing about this character's philosophy. Are you in gloomy or are you in jolly? If you're in jolly, you play the game a completely different style. If you're in gloomy, you play it a different style, but it's completely different to the other style. Regardless of which one you're in at the current moment, you've got to understand that the potential of you being in the next stance is a very high one indeed. This is why she's considered to be one of the 4 that's considered to be advanced and technical. Whilst she is simple if you were dealing with just one of them, you've got to play them in perfect harmony and play both of them. Hence the reason why she's almost an ebony and ivory. The only problem with this entire philosophy is, well, unlike her other much more technical characters such as Voldor, Maxi and Yoshimitsu, they all have a certain aspect of a stance. Namely that in order for them to be tricky, they have to use stances, they have to manipulate, they have to play dirty in some cases. And I use dirty because it is a derogatory term. Not because the style is necessarily bad, more that it's based around unique aspects that you wouldn't see normal character have. Such as the case is with Tira. You've got to play mind games, you've got to trick the opponent into giving an inch so that you can take a mile. Such as punishing correctly, poking correctly, understanding that you understand these 2 stances and the opponent doesn't. Ergo, you've got to understand both of them to understand the character. So, what we're going to be doing through these videos is take apart this character, one of them at a time. You see, I'm going to first talk about the combos. Next, as soon as I feel more confident with the new addition of the character, I will be more than willing to share some things like strategy, game theory, plans, and potential for how you can implement some unique strategies that you wouldn't be able to see from any other, well, character. With that being said, I'm going to leave you with the following video, a 3-part mini combo selection that I have found of Tira, all congregated together to hopefully give you some ideas of how you can start combos, how you can extend combos, and how you can theoretically get better with the character. I genuinely hope you enjoy this video. With that being said, I will also do other videos around certain topics should the topic be needed as such. For example, 50-50s, potential ring out combos, potential combos that are on the horizon, other stuff that may be strategically more advantageous towards a Tira player. However, that will include other characters, as Tira, whilst currently is my main, I do want to diversitize and see what is actually out there, as this is the first week of the game being released. I do wish to also state that this list is both incomplete and not concrete. All of this is subject to change. There's going to be a better player somewhere along the lines being able to do much bigger combos that I have no idea what they're doing. There's also the potential that Jolly and Gloomy are two very heavy in combo damage and will switch their moves whenever they feel like it, could potentially get a better combo if you did X and Y. There's nothing saying that wouldn't be the case. There's also other things. There are factors like potential patches. These are things that you've got to think about when watching this video. At the current moment, everything is safe as it's just a first week release, but I just wish to state that this is just to give you the theory. Theory is all that this is good for at the current moment. The current list you're about to see is a first week look at the character, meaning the game hasn't had time to simmer down and get into players' hands just as yet. I have just made a list of combos that I hope you can start to understand the character's fundamentals and how she should theoretically play. At the current moment, nothing's been concreted and there is no guideline to play this character at the current moment. I'm just showing you a couple of combos that do work and theoretically could become staples. That being said, nothing in this list is, well, concrete. It could always be subjected to change due to patches, nerfs. Anything could make this entire 2-3 videos completely obsolete. That being said, hope you enjoy the video. And with this, I'm going to say, Jane. These new control schemes aren't good for me. Anyways, with that, I'm going to say, Jane. Oh, we got a promotion. Yay.